There we go. Right down this grass line. Boom! Oh, that's a good fish. Wow. It's a rainy summer day. It's been raining for the last 3-4 days, like off and on. And it's time to do some exploring. And to be able to fish as many streams and rivers all over, especially all over East Tennessee, but also today I'm in North Georgia area, which is close to me. I have to go out and travel and explore. And I just gotta spend time, sometimes just driving and just looking at places. Today I'm at a spot that's really cool. Kind of been on my radar for maybe a couple years, but I didn't know that this was public access and there's actually like an old mill here until I talked to a guy that worked for a newspaper, and he told me about it, and he covers this area. So that's kind of, you know, it's a weird way to come about finding places, but I felt like today I was just gonna go out and explore. Wasn't planning on fishing, but I didn't know that it looked like this and I could get access right off the bank. Plus there's nobody here, the water's a little muddy. Is this the only place I'm fishing? Will I even make a video? I don't know, but I have to go out and explore. I have to go out and look for places. So first, we're gonna stop here, and I got a spinnerbait tied on, a couple of lures. Just fish for a little bit, see what we come across, maybe nothing. And then I got a couple other places we might stop at also. Whew. Cold from the rain. I don't know if this is normal height also. Ooh, that's really cool. Oh, I just had a hit. I just had a hit. I don't know what it was. I'm just kind of, oh my. Dude, what is that? Is that the fish I'm looking for? He kind of looks funny. Hold on. I'm hoping to get a smallmouth, but that's a spot. That little guy hammered that spinnerbait, and he was way up in this water. That's a good sign for whenever I get over there. I haven't even got to that spot yet. Oh, it's gonna look good. I had a hit, and then this was definitely a different one. I think anyways. I think this water's up a little bit. Got these, I like it. Sometimes these murky, rainy days just get these fish feeding, where they're ready to just hit anything. And that's what that guy looked like he was doing. He's up here just ready to eat whatever came by. Oh yeah, this looks cool right here. Look at all that old rock. I guess it's supposed to be going over that. That's broken out. That over there, the water's coming out of the middle. Kind of crazy. All right, there's a fish right here. There's definitely a fish right here. Come on. Got a hit. He's little though. There was one there. I had to downsize a little bit after I spent some time throwing the spinnerbait around though. Oh, there he is. Oh, that's a good one. That's a solid fish. Oh man, came off. Dude, 2 hits in a row. How'd he come off? He felt pretty good. I couldn't tell how big it was. Boom! No! I got hit again. All right. We might have to, so far I think they're a little bit smaller, but I can't believe how aggressive these fish are. We're gonna hit all this area with the spinnerbait and then change up to something else. But this over here looks like the deepest part. Oh, there's one. Stay on there. Largemouth. Whoa. he came off. They're doing a good job of coming off today. That was probably a 11 incher. I'd already thrown back in here a few times, this little calm pocket back here. And it's a little deeper than I thought right now. I'm already in up to my knees right here. So if I get over that little calmer section and fish it for a little bit, we might get something out of there. Man, these rocks are hard to walk on. All right, here we go. Right down this grass line. Boom! Oh, that's a good fish. Wow. That's a really good fish. Stay on, stay on, stay on. Oh my, dude. This is a nice fish. I don't know what it is. Where's he at? Where's he at? Dude, it's a smallie. It's a nice smallie. Oh my goodness. Holy cow, look at that. Oh, he was barely hooked. Barely hooked. Wow, that's a long one. That's a long creek smallie right there. Dude, I cannot believe that. That is awesome. I wasn't expecting a fish like that. But look how long and skinny he is. He's like used to living in this current. Yep, this little bit of rain I think got him feeding. Nice. He's gone. Back in there. I knew there had to be something off that grass line. And we're gonna throw it right back through there. Little Booyah covert spinner. Got a red head and I got an orange blade. And I think it really helps it make it stand out. But all right, there's one. What else can I get here? Dude, that's another. Oh my goodness. That was a big old largemouth. Oh my. He kind of hit that thing weird. I thought I had a log. That's, oh, how did he come off? Oh, dude, I got thumped over there. He came out of the water to get it. And he came off again. Why are these fish coming off? How am I losing them? I don't know what's going, why I'm losing these fish. Ugh. Maybe it's just the way they're biting it. All right, that dude was aggressively hit it. Let's try something else. We can always go back to the spinnerbait. It definitely gets their attention. I just don't think, I think I'm maybe going too fast and they're like, just not eating all the way. I guess we can always go something a little more colorful. Try a few casts at that, then go back to something moving. There's a fish. And maybe that color was it. Oh yeah. What is that? Hold on, come here. Come here. That's another smallie. Wow. First cast with a pink lure. He's a little pale, more pale. ain't the same one I caught. He's been caught before. Now he's a little smaller, I think. He's got a messed up mouth. Wow. There's gotta, I wish you could just dry this up and see what's in here. Because one of the bass I lost had to be a 3-pounder. And then one of them wasn't as big, but he was still fat. And I'm pretty sure those were largemouth. Oh, first cast. This, man, this lure like really gets attention. That's why I like it a lot. It works in like almost all conditions. Muddy, clear. We've caught 2 smallies out of here. Hooked 2 that appeared to be largemouth that were decent size. That's 4 bass that were probably over 14 inches out of this. We hooked 2 or 3 over there that were smaller. Oh my goodness, I thought that was a fish. What was that? That was not a fish. Sure felt like it though. It fooled me. That's a fish. That's a work. Oh, yeah, it's a fish and a stick. I'm about to say, what is going on here? All right, get out of that stick. Get up here. Largie. I'm gonna put him on top of this mill so he can go up this way. Oh, there's a fish. Kind of work my way downstream a little bit. Figure I'll just stick with the yum dinger. Oh, big one, but a nice one. Largemouth. These guys are long. They're just, they're not real fat, but they're definitely like, I mean, they're probably older fish. Been here for years, I'd say. But that's the way they kind of get. They just get longer. They don't really fill out as much. They're just in here in the current. fighting it all the time. There's a fish. Oh, we got it. We got it in the current. Another one. Oh, no largemouth. All right, I kind of just switched a couple lures here. Probably about to head out of here to do some more exploring. But keep catching fish. There's just definitely a lot of fish in here. And man, I kind of want one of those big ones now. I mean, I caught good ones. I don't even know what I'm complaining about. I caught some really good fish. But just because one of those ones I lost, I felt like was like a 2.5 pounder. So, and I wasn't using a trailer hook, and I never do. That's one of those times where I'm like, if I had a trailer hook on there, those two that I lost, like kind of like almost back to back, probably landing those. But then again, I feel like I go a long time without losing fish on a spinnerbait, and then just certain situations, certain times that you do. Not every exploration trip turns out this well, obviously. This is one where I hit the jackpot, showed up to a brand new place, and wasn't really planning on fishing. I kind of just had my mind, I'm just going to go scout out some areas, maybe just kind of look at them, get eyes on it, maybe something I come back to, bring a kayak. I showed up to this place, and I was like, I have to fish it. It was just, everything was just right. The rain had got the water up a little bit, got it flowing a little bit, and had those fish eating. Maybe they're there all the time, I'm not sure, but I caught a bunch of fish, and I think it was an hour that I was there, maybe an hour and a half total. But I fished that area an hour, and I missed several, caught several, and it was just like, boom, right time, right place. I tried something different with the music. I tried changing it up. I'm always looking for different music to use, and I pay for a music service, Epidemic Sound, and I go through and pick off the songs that I want that I can put on my channel. That way I can monetize it. Because if you get other music that's I'm not paying for, a lot of times it won't let you monetize the video. So sometimes I'll use other stuff, and then in the years to come, it'll get copyrighted, and I won't be able to make money off that video anymore. So I try to pick sounds. There's a lot of things out there, and it's just another service you got to go out and. As far as editing, go out, I scroll through songs and music, and sometimes I'll spend 30 minutes, an hour just trying to pick out some songs to download. That way I'm not using the same ones over and over again. But this one had a little bit different feel to it, and I was just kind of, I was like, I'll try that out, see how it goes. Beautiful little landscape there. Towards the end, I just kind of went driving. I drove over these mountains. This is the tail end of the Appalachian Mountains. So, like, there's still a bunch of big hills through here, and I drove over. I scouted out 2 more spots. I fished a little bit. Another one didn't catch anything. Another one I drove to, and I couldn't get access to where I thought I could. So I finished scouting out. I went through this big old thunderstorm, and it was coming over the mountain. It was awesome looking. So kind of did a lot of driving and exploring, but glad I got out there. And just I'll go out and do these videos a lot where I go out to explore, and like maybe I'm trying to make a video, we'll see what happens, and a lot of times it turns into nothing, but this is one I showed up, hit the jackpot, and it was awesome. So thanks for watching.
This is my kind of creek right here. It's gonna be a creek fishing adventure in a small little creek that you can just get in by wading. I got the crick hopper tied on. Should be a great little lure for this little area. It's so tight and covered. There's little bugs falling in. And one of my goals is to catch some Coosa bass today. I think that they're in here. And we may have to hop around a couple spots to try to get access to it. But here we go. Oh, there's a little Coosa bass right in front of me in this tiny little pool. Look at that. He was up in like 6 inches of water. I'm gonna start. I was wondering about this creek. It's really narrow and really shallow. But I think there's gonna be some fish up in these little bitty pockets. So really gotta look out for any kind of spot to cast into. Oh, fish on, fish on. Got a bluegill. All right, number one today. I'll fish this little depot under the bridge right here. How do they get that hook so far in their mouth? All right, number one. Oh, yes, get over here. There's some good ones down there. Oh man, look at this fish. That's what I was looking for today. Beautiful. Oh, he's so pretty. He came up and hit it. I had a couple, there were several that looked at it. This one came up and got it. That's the fish we're after. Man, look how blue that one is. That's crazy. All right, fish number one. Oh, there we go. I think I can get access in here. Oh, there's a depot down there. Ow! Let me get these briars out of the way first. Ouch! Ooh, it looks a whole lot bigger down here. I stopped at a bridge and a guy was mowing. He came up and talked to me and he's like, looking for a place to fish? I was like, yeah, I'm trying to get in here. He's like, there's a spot that you can go over here, park here and walk down there. I was like, well, thanks. So that's what I'm doing. And man, the creek's a lot bigger here. There ought to be some really good fish in here. I'm only bringing my ultralight. I didn't think it was gonna be this deep. There may be some really good stuff in here. Look how growed up this is. I love, oh, there's one of those fish. There's a bunch of big fish swimming off right there. This may be a little harder to fish, waiting because this is gonna be fun. Once I get down to it, let me get through a couple more briars. Oh yeah. My lure wasn't even spinning right, and this green sunfish came up and attacked it. Oh, we got a lot of sunfish in here. Hopefully some more bass too. Oh, all right, get in there. Oh, what was that? Oh, look over there. They're chasing fish. Dude, look, they're chasing minnows. Holy cow! They're like 3 or 4 of them hit at it. They're like big old bass in a lake. Oh man, there's like 5 bass following it. They're all this size. But they were chasing minnows, threw my crick hopper in there. They went over and slammed it. Holy cow, this is crazy. These fish are fired up. All right, I'm gonna show you, oh my goodness, I'm gonna show you what's in here. I'm gonna take my phone and put my sunglasses over it. All right, let's see. Look at this. You can't even see them all. Look at all the fish. There's so many different little fish. There was several nice, or like, 8-inch bass. Good creek bass. Look at that one right there. That's a good one. Oh, there's a couple of them right there. Dude, this is what I love about creek exploring. This is what I'm seeing with my polarized glasses on a lot, so let's get back to fishing. Oh, fish on. Oh, we got a red breast. All right, there's so many little fish right here. After you catch a few of them, they kind of get spooked. So I'm gonna work my way upstream. It gets a little shallower up that way. Gotta get them up behind, come up on some fish, surprise them. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah, there's that red breast bite. Dude, oh man, is that a sweet one. Nice. Look at that. Look how bright that one is. All right, hold on. I wish I had another, I didn't have my backup GoPro for underwater releases. I didn't know the water's gonna be like this and this clear. But I only have an extra battery. I drove down here and I forgot my extra batteries. I got 2 batteries with me. Oh yeah. What do we have? It's a red breast, I believe. Just real pale. They look different times. I'm got my ultralight set up. Well, it's actually a light. This pole is a 6-foot light and a 4-pound mono. And I'll put the information in the stuff in the description video. And that way I can throw these little crick hoppers and these little lures. Oh, that was cool to watch that one. See, I'm getting up in here, coming up behind them. And every area there's gonna be an aggressive fish. Man, these things are really cool looking. I thought there'd be a lot more like Coosa bass, which I don't mind catching all kinds of stuff. Hopefully I find a few more good ones. Oh, that one was waiting on it. As soon as it hit the water, it got hit. Oh, these are all red breast up here. It's crazy. Back there was like several green sunfish. Then a bunch of little bass. Now there's red breast. Oh, what's that? I think I spooked some. Oh, wow. What is that? Nice bass. He came around from behind that tree. Oh, and that's a Coosa bass. There it is. There it is. Okay, hold on. Don't be over dramatic. Wow, this one looks totally different than the other one I caught earlier. What a gorgeous little fish. When these little bass hit, it is a hit. You know you can feel it. They really take hold of it. Oh, come on. There he is. I missed him, came back for it. Dude, these little bass in these creeks are so fun. That's a little largemouth, I think. Yep, a little largie. Oh, look at all, oh, there we go. There were so many fish looking at it, finally one of them made a decision. Little largemouth. Oh man. Oh, he came, oh, missed it again. What is going on? I think I'm jerking too soon. I had a good hit. You got it? You got it? I'll let you get it this time. Mr. Coosa bass. These guys are fighting. These are like some of the strongest fish for their size. And that's a pretty one. Oh, I wish I had my length for the Georgia Bass Slam. Gotta have like I think it's gotta be 8 inches, which he might not be 8 inches. But man, look how thick that fish is. Like if these fish got as big as smallmouth, they'd be more famous than smallmouth. Dude, see, this is why I want to catch these fish today. Look at the size, and then look how pretty they are. And look where they live. A creek right in the middle of town. Or a creek out in the mountains. They live all over the place. deep, couple feet area. A lot of trees overhanging. Oh, bad cast. And somehow I caught a tiny little coosa bass. Oh, get back in there. I saw something bigger swimming around. Let's see if I can get a cast over there. Oh, right there. Now that should get a fish. Oh, in going. It's another little fish. Oh, there's a bigger coosa bass looking at it. Little green sunfish. I'll take that one. Nice. Popping colors right there. Oh my goodness, that's a nice red breast. Won't hold still. What? Are you serious? I've gotten a smaller coosa bass. They are very aggressive. Oh, no. What do I got? Oh, there was something big swam off. Oh, it came off. That's a nice deep hole right there. Come on. Oh, oh, wow. That's the hardest hit one I've had today. Come on. Nice. Man, these guys are really healthy in here. Pretty. My first battery just died. Means we've only been fishing for just over an hour, and I've caught a whole bunch of fish. It's been really fun. This is what I love about creek fishing. It's a lot of times when the weather's right, when it finally is getting right, it's fast paced, it's quick, there's a lot of fish, there's a lot of excitement, a lot of fun. Well, it's time to head back downstream. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna switch to just a bass lure, a Yum Craw Poppy 2.7 at 5-inch, little jig head on it. And we're just gonna go downstream, you know, and all those little holes we came through, especially that deep hole we started with, see what kind of bigger bass we can kind of pull out of there with this. Maybe something will come out and surprise us. I don't think I've spooked him out. There's a little bass right there. Oh, come on, you can't turn that down. Twitching right in front of his face. Got it. Took him a second to eat it. This is the one I think I missed on the crick hopper. I saw him swipe at it. Sometimes he's a little bit bigger. Oh, that is a nice one. These little bit bigger ones, sometimes they'll hit that crick hopper and come off. Wow, that's a really good coosa bass. These fish are like big bodied. Like they're not just long and skinny. These are fatter fish. All right, we're getting back down to the deeper area. Should be more largemouth down here. Oh, I watched that guy come out and suck it in. Dude, I think they're gonna like this crawl a little better for these bass. Nice. Another coosa bass. But the coosa bass, they'll live wherever the largemouth won't live. They'll go way upstream in really, really shallow areas. And largemouth, most of the time, are gonna stick to the little bit deeper holes. What I gotta do is try to keep from jerking on every bite so these little guys like this don't tear off my legs. He wants it. Come here. He's gonna keep on biting that thing. Dude, I done smacked it. There's those little bass back down here. Hold on to a little largemouth down here. God. Got to set the hook a little extra hard with this light setup here. Man, these guys, they can't turn down. Oh, what? Oh, I got one? Oh, I didn't know I had one. That was a green sunfish. Got one. What do I got? Oh, I got a bass and a leaf. Oh, good fighting bass. Yeah, there. Oh, got me a nice red breast. Oh, it looks like this spot's dammed up. That's why it's so deep through here. I was wondering why it's such a deep spot. It's a bend. I think there's a little dam up there. Oh, I just spooked out a little bass. And I got him. I spooked out this little bass, but he didn't know what was going on. And I dropped it right in front of him and he ate it. Well, there you have it. This is the reason I really enjoy doing this type of fishing. Less than 2 hours. I don't know how many fish I caught. I was catching fish within every 5 minutes at least. And I was just so many different fish. Lots of little fish. I love catching little largemouth, the coosa bass. And what's cool is these fish I'm catching are totally wild. Now maybe some of the largemouth are overflow from a pond that get in here, you know, and get mixed in sometimes. But the coosa, like all the rest of them, they're not fish that can get stocked. Coosa bass, the red breast, the green sunfish, they're all like, these are totally wild fish that you're out there catching, and you don't have to go far to do it. Road's right there. Found this access point, got in, caught a bunch of fish, had a blast, and this is something I really enjoy doing, and I hopefully do a lot more throughout the summer. The thing is the water has to get warm for them to get real active, and it's really been picking up a lot here recently, and that's what makes it really fun. So go grab you a couple little lures, a little rod, and find a little spot. You don't even have to travel very far. A lot of times you can catch 10 or 15 fish from one little spot. So thanks for watching. All the information from what I used today and discount codes, stuff like that, I'll leave in the video description. All right, so I just got the lure. This little rooster tail is supposed to be what's gonna work. Now, what we're going for today, hopefully we'll catch one. I'll tell you what it is when we catch one. Blake's been doing the work. We've talked about catching this fish a couple years ago, or a year ago at least, and then he's put in the work. He says this is the spot where it's at. We're gonna take these little rooster tails, catch a fish that most people probably don't even know are in Georgia. And I guarantee you, 99% of the people that drive over this road where this creek's at don't know this fish lives in here. So hopefully we're gonna go in there and get them. I really wanna get one of these fish. They're really cool. So let's get to it. I got my little rod, and I do have a swivel, so I got a little barrel swivel. I'm gonna put, if I know I'm planning on using a rooster tail, I will put some kind of swivel or something. And the water is gonna be kind of dingy, so I don't think it's gonna matter to the fish. That's why we're using a bright colored one. This brighter color is really supposed to help with these fish. Okay, so yeah, we're pulled off on the side of the road. Got this little ditch. I fished this last year, and we caught a bunch of different little fish. Well, today we're going for one that I didn't even know lived in here. But also, there's really snaky, and there's possibility of alligators in here. And a lot of snakes. And there's a big old leopard frog. I think that's his. Oh, he jumped away. All right, there's definitely movement already. I see a bunch of little bitty fish and a little, oh man, there's all kinds of little fish in here. What are those things? This place is loaded. Oh, oh yeah. Oh, it came off. I don't know what that was. I think it was a bass. I mean, we're gonna try, well, hopefully catch a few bass, but
whenever we catch the desired fish, I'll let you know. Warmouth. Ah, it stinks down here. There's something dead down here. Warmouth is not the fish that I'm trying to catch, but it is a cool fish. Oh, dang. Largemouth, next cast. Dude, there's so many little largemouth in here. We fished a place earlier today. We went all over the place to get a few largemouth. There's like so many little ones in here. Oh, rooster tail, man, they love it.
Almost every cast in this little hole.
Yeah. Oh, that was a cool hit. I had something swipe at it. May have been the fish I was looking for. Hit really hard. Ah! Oh! Yes, I got him! I got it!
Got him?
Yes! I watched it come get it. All right, let's take a look at this fish. The mystery fish that we're after.
Didn't take long before you did it.
Dude, third catch. I'm bringing over here in the shade.
Yeah, bring in.
Boom, here it is. Look at how chubby he is. He's been eating something good. This right here is a redfin pickerel. I was just thinking 2 weeks ago, I was up in Michigan catching pike. Well, this is a little cousin of it, and he doesn't get very big, but he's super aggressive. And they got the same look to them, in the same family. If I can get the hook out, we'll take one more look. Check out this tiny little pickerel. And this is a normal size, the redfin pickerel. They don't get real big, but it's such a cool fish. We fished here last year. I had no idea they were in there. Now it's a third cast. That lure makes a difference. That's what Blake said. Use a bright color rooster tail, and boom. All right, let's throw it back. I think we're gonna catch some more. That was like my third fish in a row. All right, back in the water he goes. Let's get back to some fishing. Man, these are slimy. All of them in that family are so slimy. All right. That was so cool. Oh, I had another one hit, same spot. He came out of the same spot, came off. There ain't much of water in here at all, but there's so much life in these little spots. Oh, I see something sitting right there. About to catch that guy. Ah, my spinner didn't work. Blake got him one too.
Oh yeah, so aggressive how they get it. And if you put your finger in your mouth to take the hook out, they're gonna lay you open.
Yeah, got razors in there.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. What is that? I got something. And it's a warmouth. Yeah, little fat guy. He barely got hooked. Little chubby little warmouth. Oh wow, it kind of goes on a little ways.
Well, I caught one right there just then too. But get right here, John, and throw up that way and reel it back into that little pocket right there.
Oh, okay.
It ain't 6 inches deep, but that's where I just had.
Oh, come on, something hit it. Oh, God. Oh, yeah, that's a little one. He was right. Did he get back in the water? Yeah, he was right there.
In that little flat area. I'm telling you, it ain't what, 12 inches deep?
No, it's not even.
Behind you right there in that little straightaway.
Oh, yep, there he is. Oh, dude.
That's another one. Little.
Man, he hit that like he was a 10-pound fish. That is so cool. Sometimes it's the small things that make you smile. Look at how little that guy is, but he's just a cool little fish. Yeah. He swallowed that hooks too.
Pitch down these little. I mean, that creek right there ain't 8 inches deep.
There shouldn't be anything living in that area. Like, you think that's just dead water, stagnant? There's no flow going into it. These guys are thriving. They wouldn't have it any other way.
Nope, they love it.
There we go. He got him back in. Oh, that was one. Oh, there he is. I saw him shoot. Man, they were like on the bank.
Yep, they are.
I saw him shoot out at it and just like swipe it. Oh, that was a bigger one. That was another hit. I've gotten 2 hits right here. I gotta get one landed. Oh, eat it. I'm looking at one right now. I got my lure dangling in the water and he's sitting there at it. I'm gonna go back and get a different lure so I can throw in some of these other waters. This ain't, it ain't three inches deep right there, and he was sitting right there. Got a little warmouth. Or is that a warmouth? Yeah. I'm gonna try to fish really close to the bank, just kind of jig this little lure, because that's where all the fish seem to be. They're super, super shallow. Man, this is it's tough getting casts in there, and I've had like at least 10 hits from those little pickerels, and so I know my buddy Conrad, Exploration Adventures, catches these guys, and I've caught them out in North Carolina. But if anybody else has any ways of catching them, they know their way that works really well. The rooster tail was working, but I had so many hits, they're just hitting it and coming off. So I'm gonna go down to 1/64 ounce jig head. And I have this red horsefly mule fishing lure. It's 1.3 inches long. I feel like this is my best chance to hook some of those littler ones. I got 6-pound leader line on here and my 6.3 rod. And it's almost too long in there. But let's get in there. I think we can get a couple more landed. And one of them, it looked like maybe 10 inches or so. Oh, what is that? Oh, crappie.
Another species.
Well, we'll add that to the count. He surprised me. He just come out of there and hit it. Little black crappie there.
This is definitely my best redfin pike hole.
Oh,
That I can come and consistently catch them.
I got a bluegill right off the bank. He was real shallow too.
Another species, or you have already?
Yeah, now another species. So bluegill, crappie, bass, warmouth, redfin. I may have caught, if I'd started with this, it may have been better. I wonder.
You may not have missed so many.
Yeah, well, yeah, just some of those. Oh, there we go. Oh, what is this? Oh, it's a bass. He started diving on me. I'm used to those tiny little fish. It's strong in here.
It's amazing how this is such a thriving little ecosystem right here.
I know. You wouldn't think that 1,000 fish could live in here, but there is. There's 1,000 fish that are over, 4 to 8 inches. Oh, I got a fish. What? I was looking at my phone, dropped it down. Got a bluegill. Almond tree. What in darnation? Well, we're at another high trafficked area, right? Another prime fishing spot. There can't be fish in there. I already see all kinds of little sunfish in there. This water doesn't even connect to anything. Let's see what we can get out of here. Oh. What are they doing?
Like they're
Mating.
like they're mating.
I got some little bites.
No, one of them's eating something and the other one's trying to get it.
Oh, he took it off. He took off with it. I saw him. Well, that first place we fished had all kinds of fish. There were so many in there. And we hit a couple other spots. There's fish in here, but I can't get these to bite. But thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed today's video. And I was wanting to get a few more of those redfin pickerel. I think they're really cool fish. And it's one of those things I didn't even know they were here, like in this area. But and they're in the weirdest places. Like you wouldn't even think to cast in spots like that. So now I'm like, we're casting every which way, which that's what I like to do anyways. But those things back there, they were in like 3 inches of water where I didn't think anything would be. And they were coming out like a rocket and having all kinds of little hits. I wish you could see it on camera, but it was all these fish that were coming out and nailing my spinnerbait or other lures, but just not getting hooked up. So thanks for watching. Awesome time out here and just fishing on the side of the road, catching some awesome little fish in South Georgia. Well, I'm out in a creek and it's been a really fun day. When I got up this morning, I really didn't know what I wanted to do. And I came to a brand new section of a creek I'd never been before. I just found out like probably a few months ago, kind of scouted it out. And I wanted to try a lure I never had tried before. Well, hour and 15 minutes later, I'm really glad I came here, had an awesome day. Here it comes. Oh, fish on already. Fish on already. Haven't even got off the bank yet. Nice bluegill. Okay, this is all gonna be new today because it's a new section of river and a brand new lure I've been wanting to try out, and I wasn't sure how aggressive these fish are gonna be. That's not a bad bluegill. He got both of those hooks in there. So this is the rooster tail. I don't even know what to call this. Rooster tail spinnerbait with 2 hooks on the back. That already gives me a good reason and some good confidence to go ahead and get in here, do some exploring, and I think we'll come across more fish. I already caught a bluegill. Bunch of little minnows right here. Oh, I got slammed. That's a good fish. The drag might be a little too loose. Okay. Dude, that was a nice little bass. My drag was a little too loose and I was going the wrong way. I was loosening the drag. All right, I can't remember what line's on here. I think it's 8 pound. So that should hold up. That was a nice bass. He slammed it. He was right here in like the little shallow current area. All right. Whew. All right, this water ain't exactly warm. And today's only like 65 degrees, but it's been in the like 80s, up into the 80s at the highs the last probably a few days, but the lows still been like in the 60s and 50s at night. So this water is definitely warming up. Not exactly warm, but we've had a bluegill hit, and that was a nice little largemouth that hit it like very aggressively. So that tells me pretty much what I need to know, that I can, oh, I got a hit right there. I watched that fish follow it up. What is that? That is a Coosa bass. Okay, yeah, so there should be Coosa bass in this creek. Is that a Coosa bass? Oh yeah, I think he is. Like what I was just saying, this all tells me, gives me motivation to fish and go. And the fish are gonna be active. It's gonna be worth, even if I get a little cold and wet, I think it's gonna be worth it. These fish are coming alive. Boom, right there. Oh, it came off. Yeah, that's another hit. I don't know what that was. It was right there. I think these hooks are a little bit big if I get hits from like bluegill. I can see the bluegill not exactly getting hooked really well. But I'm kind of targeting a little bit bigger fish with this profile. You can go for bluegill, but this is really a bass slash, you know, bigger panfish style lure, I'd say. Why does this hook look crooked? I don't know which way it's supposed to be going. Casts really well in this BFS too. It says it's 1/8 ounce. It's like a perfect weight. Oh, no. Got stuck. I was wondering how it would do. So far it's bounced off logs pretty good, but the way those hooks are, if they just turn right, they get stuck on logs.
Oh, I got slammed. It's a really good fish. That's a really good fish. Stay on. Dude. Either he's really good or he's just really working out. Oh, wow, it's a giant Coosa bass. That's a giant Coosa bass. Holy cow. Come here. That's a big Coosa bass. What a beauty. Holy moly, dude's fat and just thick. These guys are so strong too. They hit like a smallmouth or something. They're just built for creeks and rivers. They learn how to, they've got a lot of power. Look at that thing. That is a gorgeous one. Look at that blue on its eye. It is really awesome. Just a fat, now that might not be a big fish to most people. It's not in the bass world, but for a Coosa bass, that is a big, beautiful Coosa bass. I'm in a North Georgia creek. They're native to here. So I already caught one. I was hoping to kind of catch them, and that's a really good one. Dude, let's keep going. That's fun. Ooh, right there, come on. Yes! Oh, I lost him. That was such a good cast. If you can see, there's current going down this bank, and then there's a log laying out right there with some like brush and cover. I got it right on the edge and pulled it through. Oh, we hit it again. I got hammered. I don't know what it was. Oh, he's there. It may only be a bluegill or something, but that's exactly where it's just a textbook like ambush spot. If I was fishing a big river or something, that's where I would just imagine a big largemouth looking. And sometimes it's the big ones, sometimes there's little ones, but it worked perfectly, but then I just didn't hook the fish. So that was really fun. Just kind of, you like see these spots, you're like, all right, there's probably a fish there if I can get a cast there. Yep. Another bluegill. That's really cool to see these good sized bluegill in here. Where's he pooping out? Ugh. Well, what's going on there? Back in, nice bluegill. This is another creek here recently. I've been trying to catch redbreast. They just haven't really gotten active. If the Coosa bass are active, usually the redbreasts are gonna start getting active. And they have a big mouth where they could eat this. They'd be perfect for this lure. Redbreast, warmouth, any kind of little bass. And I feel like a big bass could eat this too, like, you know, 15, 16 inch largemouth, smallmouth, spotted bass, anything. Oh, I had a follower for another sunfish. Okay, there's a lot of sunfish in here. That's good. That's good. Seems to be a really good population of fish in this creek, especially for this early in the spring. Oh, look at that, look at that. Oh, you couldn't see it, but he came up and bit at my lure right when I was taking it out. Yep, there's one. Ooh, 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 nice bluegill. Nice bluegill. Look at the colors on this thing. It's really healthy looking, beautiful bluegill. Wild fish. These are just wild, random creeks. It's really cool to catch these fish. Okay, I will take those all day. There he is. That's a crappie, that's a crappie. I slowed it down right where I got bit a couple times. And I did not expect to catch a crappie today. Barely got it because they usually aren't as, you know, super fast like a lot of other ones, but nice black crappie. Yeah, I'll take it. So think about creek fishing. A lot of times when people talk, people say, creek fishing, you never know what you're gonna catch. And that's true, because think of all the species that live in a lake, probably more than in a creek. All the species that live in a big river, probably more than a creek. But the thing about a creek is all the species that live in here are all in this hole, or pretty much. They're all gonna be in the same feeding areas because there's no other room. Now, they could be a little bit shallower, a little faster current,
But for the most part, they adapt to all eat the same things close to it. They all are feeding. Oh, come on, there's fish in here. Dude, I almost want to fish this with my little ultralight with just a little rod. I feel like there's a lot of panfish in here. But this thing's working too good, and I'm moving on. But that's, so creek fishing, yeah, you catch a lot of different species. If you use a lure that a lot of species can catch. If I was only throwing like a big bass lure, I might go through here all day and catch 1 or 2 fish. Might get a bigger bass than this lure would catch, but I'm not gonna catch a crappie and bluegill and little bass. So this lure is, I'm really pretty impressed with it. I should have known, made by Rooster Tail. Anything Rooster Tail stuff's usually really good at catching fish. And this one, the way the size it is, it doesn't roll, you don't have to worry about line twist. It's just the right weight, 1/8 ounce. It's a little heavy for like an ultralight rod. But if you don't want to throw it on like a light rod, especially for BFS, like which I've been, oh, got it. Is that what we're looking for? That's the fish we're looking for right there. Red breast sunfish. It's a little one. Pretty colorful though. First red breast of the year. How do you get that hook all the way down in there? Get this thing out of there. Little guy's getting some colors on him. Pretty. All right, that's like, I don't even know, 3 fish, probably 4 or 5 hits out of this hole right here. There's probably 50 fish living in here. Mostly sunfish, probably some more crappie. Who knows what else is just sitting in this hole. I imagine that's 3 or 4 foot deep. Good current coming in. Just exactly where creek fish like to live. Oh, that was another crappie. I saw him. He's right there in front of me. Okay, that was right where the other one bit. I don't think he's the same one. I don't think they would. Oh, got hit again. All right, let's try to slow this thing down. I'm trying to get right in the strike zone. And really slow right here. Right there. Where's he at? He hit again. There he is. Come back, come back, come back. Got him. I watched that fish hit it 3 times, chase it back down. Dude, that's a bigger one. That is a nice crappie right there. Is that yeah, that's a black crappie. He's like real pale looking. I watched him chase it down. I wonder if there's more. It's so funny, they're sitting right there. Like I can't see it. The water's pretty clear. Like looking down, with my glasses on, I can see 2 foot to the bottom. But the way they blend in, they can just be sitting right in a spot and you don't know it because they just kind of blend in. Oh, you hit right there? Dude, I don't know how many fish are in here, but there's a lot. Oh, no way. Now I got a largemouth. Dude, I knew this hole was gonna be just where the fish are at. Just when I came upon it, this was just where the fish are at. Little largemouth. What a day. Not even an hour in. This is what creek fishing to me is all about. Just showing up to a place, getting on fish really quick, a bunch of variety. I'm not really looking for size. I'm just looking for a fun time of fishing. Now, if you throw a couple good ones in there, I will take them. In certain days, I will fish for size, some days. But when I'm doing wading, this, and especially exploring, I'm looking for everything. All right, we're gonna go ahead and actually change lures. So this is the one we started out with. I'm gonna switch to silver. Oh, this is a 1/4 ounce. I don't remember. This one says 1/4 ounce. Okay, it is bigger. So this was an 1/8 ounce. I thought this one said 1/8. This one says 1/4. It's got bigger hooks on it. You know, obviously more weight. Let's switch. If we don't get anything on it, we'll go back to this because this was getting everything. Let's go ahead and try for a little while. Definitely can feel a bigger thump to that blade. Doesn't sink as fast as I thought though, so it doesn't, it suspends pretty good. Already got one. Didn't take long to get a fish. There's a nice red breast. That's the ones we've been looking for, those bright colored ones. So no problem, right off the bat, with the bigger rooster tail. He's kind of weird looking. He's got some weird little hump to him, but now that's kind of mouse right there. You can get a lot of lures in that one. Oop. All right, back. Come on, that should be a bass right there. Ooh, there's one. What is that? What? Another bluegill. Okay, never mind about the big hooks. They are not affecting my catching. And these fish are hitting this lure just the same. Pretty aggressively already. That's 2 catches pretty quick. Bluegill. This is actually a deeper spot than I thought. I'm wondering if I can kayak this creek. It's almost big enough to kayak. You might just miss all the holes though, because this is more of a medium-sized creek. Almost big in certain spots. I know there's some areas I saw downstream, there's some long stretches, but like all this right here is this is like the perfect wading kind of a creek. It's just run, little bend, tight run, little deep hole. That's, oh, there's a fish. That's about, oh, it's Coosa bass. It's about, let's see, probably 45 minutes away from here, maybe an hour away. That's kind of like this. I didn't know this creek was like this. Little Coosa bass right there. There we go. Right off that rock. Right there. What's that? Let's see here, we got another largemouth. Okay. Surprised I haven't got any spotted bass. I thought there was spotted bass in here. Alabama spots. So far, largemouth and Coosa bass. And I have a feeling that there could be some like good sized largemouth. I really think there's some 15, 16 inch largemouth that live in here. But this creek is really changes from little area to area. Everything's a little different. Little flats, little runs, still deep, and we still got current. That's the main thing. I like that current. That's where they like to eat. Oh, that's a good fish. That's a good, ooh, rock bass. Okay, that's cool to catch. Don't have these in every creek, and in some creeks, there's just not a lot of them in there when they are, but that's a healthy looking rock bass. Got some kind of whisker sticking out of his belly. He ate some kind of little crawl or something with some kind of little whisker thing on it. They eat everything. They eat bugs, basically anything that moves around these creeks, they're gonna eat them. That's fun. I love getting on some good rock bass. Got hammered right there. What is that? Got ourselves another Coosa bass. These Coosa bass, these little ones, I mean, they're actually older. They look like they're newborn, but they're not. These are probably a year or two old. Probably a year old fish. So they get pretty aggressive. They only get about as big as that one I caught today is about as big as they get. That's all the way full grown. Some of them can get a little bigger, but not much. All right, creek's making another change. That's what's fun about these things. They're everywhere. They're just different. They're just like sections. They're different than other sections. Now we got like this island thing right here in the middle, splitting it up. Oh, that looks deep right there though. Ah, right into a tree. While I'm walking around this island, might as well take a minute to say how awesome it is to be back out doing this type of stuff. I've waded since December. November, I probably was still wading some creeks around where I'm at. So December, January, February, and now into March. Good at least 4 months where I can't do this type of fishing. And here, just today, this is the first day I've been able to like actually see this many active fish. And I've tried a couple times, so this is the end of March, into April. Usually I'll start doing a lot more of this, but I'm so glad to be doing this, just waiting, walking, and catching. We've been barely over an hour, and I probably 15 fish. I don't even know, 6 or 7, 8 different species. I have to go back and look through them. Just good stuff, just fun things. Throwing a BFS is the Curado, the Shimano Curado, and the Shimano Curado Light. And I think I got 8-pound fluorocarbon. And I've been using this last year I really got into it. And this is the kind of stuff I wanted to do, like multi-species, but like small bass lures, but lures that can catch a lot of different fish, where I can just make cast. I can crank it, because this is like a crank it in lure. And if I need to go finesse, I can do that too. I can stick something on there, but when they're hitting a lure like this, it's really fun. So I'm gonna go a little bit ways further before we turn around here. I put it on the side of a road where a lot of people park, don't know much about it. I'm kind of making sure I'm not going in anybody's property. But I'm trying to be as careful as possible and be as safe as possible. But also, I mean, I gotta explore these little areas. When I find a creek like this and I know it's loaded with fish, I just gotta go explore it. So let's get back to fishing. All right, the creek comes back together. Had a couple bites through that area, but it was definitely not near as much water. As soon as you get back together, this looks really good. But man, I don't think I'm gonna be able to kayak this creek like I thought. Look at all these logs. Now, maybe it's worth it. Maybe it's, I don't know, but this is an area where 1, 2, 3, I see 3 trees all the way across. That, I mean, you could pick a kayak up over it, but how many are other places? I've already seen 3 like this. I don't know, maybe this is just good wading. Oh, that's a good hit. What is that? That's a good fish. Stay on, stay on. Dude, right in front of me. I think it's a big Coosa bat. Yes, it is. Really nice, another nice one. Maybe it's a spot, hold on. Is that a Coosa or spot? Ooh, pretty fish, Coosa bass. Holy moly, look at these pinchers that are in this thing. Look what this thing is eating. Look at the size of these pinchers. Look at this, what this thing ate. How did he even get that in his mouth? Oh, it's so fun when these fish you're getting, oh, a little blood came up. I don't know if that was from the crawl or what. That was weird. It may have just been crawl juice. But he had ate a giant crawdad. Yeah, pre-spawn is on. But yeah, so here's the creek going forward. I'm probably gonna turn around here pretty soon. I kinda wanna see what's around that bend, but these trees go all the way across. This would take forever to get your kayak over them. Like the creek's big enough to kayak, but I think you're better off probably this kind of style, just wading it. Let's try to get over. I kind of want to go just a little bit upstream. Wow, these logs have been here. Oh my God, for a long time. Oh, about fell through, I thought. Whew. Yeah, these logs are old. These have been here a long time. They're mostly rotted, but there's just not enough flow to wash them out, probably. Maybe at some point, but ooh, this looks really fishy though. I got you. What is that? Redbreast. It's getting kind of tough weaving my way through here. I'm trying to make casts everywhere because there's like trees down, little deep hole. It's hard, getting a little harder to tell where a fish could come from. It's like it could come from anywhere. Whew, it's a pretty nasty little log jam, but it opens back up. These little spots are where fish definitely can be. Some big ones, and sometimes these little pockets under trees, just all kinds of places for them to hide. All right, it's getting like a deep, narrow place, muddy over here, so I think it's a good place to turn around and go back. And I want to fish a little bit back where we started and go downstream just a little. There's one. All right. A lot of people talk a lot about fishing upstream, and I usually like to work my way upstream, but you can catch a lot of fish fishing downstream too. And sometimes you catch fish that you couldn't catch going upstream because maybe the way they're positioned. So we're almost back to the start, and there's a little Coosa bass. I didn't catch that guy coming up. He was down in some logs or something right there. If I was fishing the other way, I probably wouldn't have got a lure in front of him. What's a good fish? Oh, he was just in the current. And look at the belly on this thing. Wait, this may be another species. He's got a, no, it's a largemouth. He's got a minnow tail sticking out of his belly. Looks like an Alabama bass. It's got a tooth patch. Maybe it isn't, I don't know. I think he is in Alabama. His fins, yeah, his fins don't go all the way down. So, okay, there's a third bass species. Alabama bass, but you probably can't see it, but he's got like a tail sticking out of him. The belly on this thing. This guy's gonna be growing into a monster. Well, we're at another big log jam, and it looks deep down through there, but we're gonna turn around. This was a very good exploration, and it's so funny because like that section I fished, it's probably 300-400 yards of just like a setup perfect for wading and fishing, where like these kind of deep holes can be a little hard, they're long, but where I would fish, there was like rock, there was current, it was like perfect kind of wading spot. That's what's funny about finding the right creek. Sometimes it's just, you might fish a creek, fish a section of it, not catch anything. And then a mile downstream, there's just an area where it's just loaded with fish. I really like this lure. And I thought this was gonna be too heavy, but it's mainly the drag. So this blade's not very big. And sometimes when people make BFS or like, you know, maybe lighter spinnerbaits or lighter, they put too big a blade on here, and it's really hard for the rod to handle it. It's just too much drag. Well, this one has just the right amount of drag. This may be even a little heavy, like it's a 1/4 ounce, but I throw that 1/4 ounce chatterbait and I like it. And so this actually does really good. And the 1/8 ounce was really awesome too. So both these are fun. I also might mess around with the hook. I kind of think I'd rather have one single hook this size. That's probably like a size 6. I could snip one of them off and then kind of turn it to where it's kind of straight up and down. That actually might be something I try to do, or replace it with another hook. But if anybody that has any BFS spinnerbaits that have small hooks like this, where I guess I can always just change the hook myself. I don't never think about it. But a small, thin hook where I can hook panfish and everything, and also hook a bass and stuff. That's the kind of stuff I like to find to use. So yeah, super rooster tail, awesome today. Before I end the video, I need to give a plug to my second channel. It's called Creek Fishing John Dalton. A lot of random stuff on there, a lot of like lure and rod and reel reviews, and just talking about different topics, more talking channel. But you can subscribe to that if you want, or you can go follow it. Also, I still have the podcast channel, the Whatever's Biting podcast. If you want to go, I got 20 something podcasts on there. I don't know if we're going to start it back up or not. It's in limbo, kind of haven't done it in a while. But for me, I am most excited about just getting out and doing this type of fishing. It's starting to kick off for the year. I can get out here and just go have fun. And hopefully around your area it's getting that way. If you're a little north, it may take a few more weeks or months, depends on how far you are. If you're south of this area, it's probably picking up. So good time, get out there and catch them. Thanks for watching. a really cool looking area here. I'm actually down in South Georgia fishing with my buddy Blake Jeffers. And this is my third time coming down here. He teaches school, so I try to get down here in the summer. And the first time I fished it was terrible. The second time I came here, we caught a bunch of fish. And today we're gonna try to get in. It started off a little slow, but starting to pick up. So I'm starting off with just a weightless yum dinger and the yellow bubblegum swirl, kind of my favorite color. And the pinkish colors work good in these dark waters. So this is this water looks very dark, but it's actually pretty clear. There's some spots that I can see the bottom 4 or 5 feet because the sand there is white. So in areas where it's dark sand, it looks a lot darker. But really cool place. There's definitely a good amount of chunky, like really healthy largemouth bass that live in here, and hopefully we can get on some. There we go. Finally got a hit from a good one and it comes off. How am I losing these fish? I got a brand new hook on there. So I felt like a solid fish. That felt like a good one. That's the first real good bite. He took me straight up into a tree and came off. So, oh, is that a different one? That has to be a different fish. Whoa, it's a big warmouth. That ain't what hit the first time. That's funny, he's right there with it. Oh, okay. I just fished that whole section through there. It looks so good. A little bit shallow, a little more current, and I get a bite. So I've been here a few times, but I don't know how it works every time, if they're in the current more, if they're in little deep pockets, but there's gonna be some active fish. I know there's gonna be some hungry ones. And usually you just gotta get that lure in front of them. There's one. Oh, little bass.
There you go. That's about the size of one I saw.
Yeah. Well, there's a little guy.
See all the little water bugs in the water right there?
Yeah, on the right there?
Yeah, right there. I mean, that's where he just was running them all over the place. And he was hitting right here, but I couldn't even hit mine.
Oh, I had a little bump. What was that? There he is. A littler one.
Well, that could have been what I'm seeing, you know?
Yeah, they may be real active hitting everything, but
They're running up all these little bait fish in these little flats.
well, there's another bass. Oh yeah. Finally hooked something solid. He's got me on a tree. Is he off? No, he's on. Oh, not a giant, but he had me wrapped around a tree. Felt good. Finally. I kept looking at his holes. Like, how can there not be a fish in there? He was further up in it than I thought. Okay, this guy, he thumped that thing. The few hits that I have got, I've been trying to go slow. Slower really hasn't helped. It's like if they're gonna hit, they've hit it really quick. Well, that's what we're looking for. That's a chunky little largemouth, probably 12, 13 inches. It's good, it's a good one right there. Oh, there we go. I got that one.
Got him?
Yeah, he was on the other side of the tree. Looks like about a pounder.
He gave his location.
Yeah.
To me. This is John again.
Oh,
yeah.
That's not bad. It's about a pound and a half.
They're fat little suckers here, ain't they?
Yeah. I threw over on this side. Well, they're out. The ones that want to eat are just ready to eat. There we go. Well, it is worth casting in like that. There we go. Finally got a couple pretty quick. I changed to black and blue. I just want to see if it made any difference, and didn't think it would. I think they'll still hit that pretty easy. See if I can get this thing to hit. Sitting right here in the water. Oh, he's looking at it. It's a little gar. Oh, why he's sitting on the bottom like that? Oh, he pecked at it. Ah, he just grabbed the end of it. It's so much log jams, like really big thick ones.
Oh, look at that. He came out the water after.
There we go. Oh.
Look here, I don't think that was a bass. He just cut my line in half.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. Look at that. He cut the hook clean off. I don't know what that was.
Oh yeah.
What is it?
I don't know, but it's come off 3 times. I think it's a little jack or a little pickerel. Oh, he's right in front of me. Yeah, little pickerel right. He's staring at me right now. He hit my lure 3. Oh, he swam back off.
Yeah. Well, he just cut mine clean.
I was trying to reel it in and he hit it. They love topwater. I may go to a topwater for a little while because I've caught a few fish, but it ain't been nothing just
Hammered?
Yeah. Pinned. Well, that's a good point to try something different. Let's try it. All right, so we just saw pickerel. I'm gonna try topwater. I'm gonna try this black one. Kind of cloudy, kind of dingy, so maybe the black one will get some hits, but at least I can cover some more water. See what happens with it. Oh! Oh man, I got something big. Ah, it was a bowfin. Holy cow, that was a big old bowfin. I didn't know they were in here. I'm glad I stuck with the topwater for a little bit. What a hit. That was crazy. It came up, it's a big old bowfin. Yeah. I thought it was a big old, it was like, if that was a bass, I was like, oh my goodness.
I heard that. They sound like a boat battle hitting.
Yeah, that was pretty, I wish I could have got it in. They got weird mouth. Yeah, he hit. I was like, what is this?
I don't know if I've ever caught a bunch of these on topwater.
That's only my second one I've ever had hit topwater. Oh. He hit again. Oh, I missed him again. Yeah, he's right here in front of me. He followed it up. Where's he at? Where's he at? That's only my second one I've ever had hit topwater. Oh. He hit again. Oh, I missed him again. Dude, I want this thing. I saw him fall over a log and I just paused it, twitched it in front of his face. It's a big fish. Oh, got one. Yeah. Got a bass on topwater. Yeah, he's nice. Hit right at the bank where I was about to pick it out of the water. All right, there we go. Come here, I'll get you. Oh. Well, he'll get himself back in the water, I guess. And there he goes. Well, it gave me a little more confidence on the topwater. I probably would have switched until I had that bowfin hit. And I was like, well, I'll stay with it. There's this long, deep stretch through here. It's long, like calm area. I don't usually have confidence for bass, but had a bowfin hit in a bass catch, so. Looks like there's some kind of current right there.
Yeah. So the river might split, you know?
Yeah.
That does happen quite a bit.
Yeah. I don't know what this is. It's bowfin. Yes. Get him in, get him in. I was thinking, in my mind, whenever you said that slew to the right, I was like, oh, that's a bowfin slew. That was cool. I saw him like follow for a second. I saw his wake, then he hit it. This ain't near as big as that one I lost, but.
Yeah. Wanna hook yourself? Okay.
No! He's gonna get away. Them things can wiggle. And they're so strong. Well, I lost a big bowfin, and I really wanted to get one. I just loved catching them. I didn't even know they were in here. And, oh my goodness. These guys are not usually what you want to catch because they're so beefy and strong, but you see the spot on his tail barely because it's so muddy. But that's pretty cool on a topwater lure. About a 3-pounder there, so. All right. Wouldn't mind getting a couple more. Well, thanks everybody for watching, and of course, thanks for Blake for bringing me out again. And it's off and on every time we've been here. So the first time was slow, second time was awesome, then the third time was actually a little slow. But whenever you go out fishing these kind of waters, or pretty much any kind of creek or stream, you never know what you're going to come across. We had a pickerel. I hit my lure, hit his, broke him off. Had a big bowfin hit, then I landed a bowfin, and I caught a couple fish on topwater. It's all around. It was a little bit strange, like trying to figure out the bass bite and trying to get some of those bigger ones, but it was a fun time. I enjoyed it, wading through the water. This water is always weird to me and strange, and we fished a new section you hadn't fished before.
Nope, never fished here.
And especially this kind of river, it changes levels like crazy, so you never know. It's like a little bit of stream, and then there's certain sections where it's big and deep, so fun time. We're probably going to try to find some more fish somewhere else, but thanks so much for watching. Yeah! He wants that buzzbait. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Oh, dude, he is coming at me. Oh, he's a little bigger than I thought. Just look at the sign behind me. That's right, you know you're not in Tennessee anymore. We're going down here at some blackwater, swampy looking area. Down here to catch whatever we can catch with a couple guys that are known for catching all kinds of different fish. Let's go see who it is. Well, here we are. We got Craig, Colt 45. These guys slay the fish down here in South Georgia.
I don't know about that, John. I don't know about that. We'll have to see how it goes.
They got this cool creek boat here they're going to go out in. I got my kayak. We're going to go, which way are we heading?
I think we're going to go upriver first, so yeah.
Up the river here. This is a nice little easy flow. We don't really have rivers like this around me, so this is like an easy flow and you could paddle up it.
This is actually the Swanee River, so this way you've got the Okefenokee Swamp, actually the dam to it, and then it makes its way to the ocean. So really fun river to fish, all kind of species here. Bass, brim, you name it, it's in here.
These guys are like me. We like catching them all, but yeah, Colt 45's got a nice little buzz bait, so we'll see what happens here. We're gonna get going. I'll kind of show you what they catch a little bit, but they make a lot of videos down here fishing this type of
water, and I've been wanting to get down here for a while. We're finally getting it done. Let me get in the kayak, stop talking. Well, there's my first bag from a jack, as they call it, a pickerel. Cut me clean off. I just had a bite and then boom, it's gone. Oh, it happened again. Second bite I've got. Both have been clean break-offs. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to fish this lure. Oh, there's one. There's a pickerel right there. Followed my bait. There he is. Eat it. Come on. All right. Well, we know what's biting off our lures. Pickerel. Just saw one. Follow, kind of snap at my spinnerbait, but it didn't eat it. I see you. He's real little. Probably like maybe 3 foot long. Well, first alligator. 5 hits and no fish yet. This dude's like 2.5 foot long. He's really small. Looks big on the film. He didn't want to move. He's just sitting here on the bank right beside me. Nothing. I've had 6 jack hits and they've all come off. 2 of them bit me off clean when I was throwing a little Bobby Garland. Somebody's got one so far. What we got here? Oh man.
Colt gonna catch him every
Dude, that's
time.
turn him towards me a little bit. That's a really nice one. Look at the colors on that thing.
Yeah, he's pretty.
Yeah, he's got them straps.
Oh, there he is. There he is. That's the one I missed earlier. Stay on there. Let's throw him in here. Yeah, we got a fish.
All right. Finally landed one. My front camera don't have a battery. Oh, here we go. Little pickerel. Chain pickerel, I believe they are. They call them jack down here. First catch today. I think that's the same one I had hit. So I came all the way up here, had 6 bites, or 5 bites, came back, had a bite right there. Went down, talked to Craig, see what they had. They caught one good, really nice bluegill. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna run back up here. And then, boom, I threw right back over there. I'm like, I think that's the same spot. A lot of times they hit, very aggressive hit again. But man, I really want one of those bluegill now. So we're gonna keep going. There's alligators and stuff in here. So I'm kind of watching out. But we're gonna keep moving up the river. Hopefully those panfish turn on, because supposedly there's a lot of big ones in here.
Oh, what's this? Another jack. Oh yeah, he's a pretty one. Maybe I'll just have to go spinnerbait fishing. That's a pretty fish there. That's a more average size. They definitely get big. That one I caught was a lot bigger. And Craig said they get really big in here. That's pretty fish. They're hard to hold on to. I like getting a good look at fish. That's the second catch, but that's exactly what keeps cutting me off. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to even throw like just straight 4-pound line. There's one. Oh, it's a good one.
least they're biting today. He's a little thicker, not as, well, look at his mouth, he's all messed up. Whew. Little torpedoes, man, tell you what. When they hit the lure, they knock slack in it. Oh, boom, another one. Oh, dude. Look at that little guy. That's more normal size, I feel like. They're just getting feisty. All right, sun's been out, it's warming up. I'm gonna try Bobby Garland again. If I get broke off again before I catch a panfish, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. Cause I know there's big different sunfish in here. Bluegill, stump knocker, maybe warmouth, and I would love to get on some of those. He was hitting me out of the kayak. Let me catch a sunfish once in a while. Lime. Oh, there's a gator coming at me. I think he was following my bait. I didn't even see him. Watch this. He wants that buzz bait. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Oh, dude, he is coming at me. Oh, he's a little bigger than I thought. That was funny. What cameras are we going? Yeah, we're going. Oh, he's down right there. All right. Let's motor past him. He's probably like a 4-footer. Good. Oh, man, that's a good hit. I don't know. We may just lock the spinnerbait in. I'm starting to head back now, so maybe we should just lock the spinnerbait in all the way back. Just see how many jack we can get. They're kind of annoying. They're definitely annoying fish, but I don't get to fish one very often. And I've never fished a place like this. I don't think where there's this many. So I'll take them. You know, I could try not to catch them, but they're kind of biting so good, especially hitting the spinnerbait. Hitting the spinnerbait so good, it's hard not to fish for them, really. Oh, a little bitty one. Hey, they're just all over the place. What a cool place this is. It's getting a little warm. That's not too hot yet, but I think I do need to come. I'm gonna have to come back when it's hot and topwater's on fire for them panfish. I've watched Craig and Colt 45 do a lot of panfish fishing. These kind of waters, they catch some big sunfish, bluegill, redbreast, stump knockers, warmouth, sometimes big bass. So I will have to come back and do it again. Let it warm up a little bit more, maybe. There we go. Oh!
Oh,
What was that? Was that a bowfin?
I don't know. I didn't get a good look at it, but it was a wide body fish.
Yeah, it was big.
Man.
What are you fishing right now?
Spinnerbait.
So my buddy caught a 5 in here last year, a 5-pound bass, so they some big ones.
I don't know. It was a big, whatever it was 3 pounds or bigger.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It kind of came off pretty quick, kind of like I don't know, like a bowfin kind of. But I never had a bowfin hit a spinnerbait. There's an alligator right there underneath me. There's an alligator right there underneath me. He didn't even move. Oh yeah, there's another. Oh, it's a, what is that? I got a little bowfin.
Heck yeah.
Wow, he's a little one. Hello, Mr. Bowfin. I got a really tough mouth. Slender body. Not snakehead, it's a different, oh goodness. Different fish. They are also a slimy swamp fish. I've never caught one on a spinnerbait. It's the first time doing that. Nope. All right, he's off. Oh, what is that? Oh, it's a nice one. Nice one. You need any more to keep?
No, I think we got enough. That looks like a good one.
Yeah, it's a pretty good size one. If I get him in, I may get you to take a picture of it.
Usually that'll help. There we go. 1, 2.
Good.
We got something. We got something. That was fun. At one slit. Let's see did the first one get.
Oh man, that was a good fish. That's another big pickerel. What's that? Hello. Goodness. Fighting. Oh, and off he goes. Yeah. Yeah! Yes! Woo! Top water!
What is that?
Giant bluegill on your lure.
Really?
Yeah, come get a, you gotta get a picture of this. Finally. All right, so this is what I came for. And it took a little while to get one. This is on the swamp spider that Craig makes. And look at the colors. I don't know if it's showing up, but this is a copper nose, right?
Oh yeah.
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 But it's got some purples and just like the mouth is actually, I thought the mouth would be a lot bigger,
Yeah.
but his body is so big. That's a beautiful, healthy bluegill.
Oh yeah, man.
That's one of the coolest bluegills I've ever caught. It
Oh,
was
yeah.
such a cool.
That's one of them swamp gills there. That's a pretty one, man.
Yeah. I'll be back. We'll come do this some more where they're really hitting good. But this is a cool catch for today.
I think now.
We're like almost back, and then we finally got that top water hit I've been looking for. I'm already like wore down, but that fired me up. So I'm gonna try to fish this a little bit more. We'll get around the corner and end the video here.
Normally though, man, serious, when we put it here during summer, we literally fish 20 minutes this way, then we'll fish 20 minutes the other way, then we just go to the campground.
Yeah,
We've done got
you're
enough
done.
fish, you know, for our footage.
Oh. Well, it's getting hot down here, but we're out back to the river or back to the trucks and getting loaded up. Appreciate these guys taking me out to their spot. Like I said earlier, make sure you go check out their channel. And that bluegill I caught, hopefully the blow up showed up. That's stuff they do all the time. That was something I was like really coming to do. And I got that one, and we'll be back to try to do some more of that. And I want to take that lure back. I used it a little bit last year. I want to try to figure out how to use it more. But we don't have bluegill like that around me, so I gotta come back and get some of those. They're gonna do a catch and cook, but that's gonna be on their channel, so go check it out. I gotta drive 5 hours back to Tennessee, and I've been fishing for 5-6 days in a row, so I'm exhausted. I got about a 5-hour drive, and get home, get some sleep, and then start editing these videos. Appreciate all the support. Thanks for watching.
There's a big one. Dude, it's on. Got another one. Good morning. It's an early spring day in North Georgia. I'm about an hour south out of Tennessee, and I'm meeting up with Aaron, and we had been talking about fishing a couple places, and one of them where we're going today is the Etowah River, and it's a brand new river. Never fished it. I've been wanting to fish it, and this is going to be a theme I'm going to try to do all year and probably forever, is go to new places, especially if it's a new place I can kayak or a new river that I can fish. You make it look like it's summertime out here. All right, we're loading up. Aaron set this trip up, but this is a river we both have wanted to fish, kind of talked about, and he said we're going 13 miles on the river today, but it's supposed to be like a steady, fast flowing, but still 13 miles is a lot of water to cover. I know there's spotted bass in here and maybe coosa bass, probably largemouth. Aaron, I missed one twice. Oh my goodness. Is this a coosa bass? Holy cow, come look at this thing. I ain't got the best camera angle in the world, but man, that guy is big. He's almost 12 inches long. If that's a pure coosa, which it should be down here, that's a big one. Nice. Oh, there's one. Woo. Right, head for a log. Little spot, about 12 inches. Well, the wind is kind of blowing me in circles. That's what we're looking for, these Alabama bass. But small one there. Oh, there's a big one. Come on. Come on here. Yes, it's a big one. That's a big one. Get down this rapids real quick. Whew. Got a good one. All right, that's a good fish right here. More like it. Just a chunky, solid spotted bass. What do you think he is? He might go 16 inches. I don't know if he will or not. All right, here's a look at that one. Pulled over to the side. 15, 3/4. Kind of fish you want to catch. Aaron got one too. Let's take a look at his. Oh yeah, his is a little bigger.
I might be maybe 16.5.
That's funny, me and Aaron both got a fish same time. Pull over here, got a couple pictures, kept them in the water, take care of them. But these are native Alabama bass, and they are strong river fishing. All right, I'm gonna let mine go. Right over here. Another one. Oh my God. Big one. Oh my. He's bigger than that last one. It may be 17. He's 15 and a half. Over exaggerated. We just put in over there. I made like 5 casts and I got another one. I don't know if it's this zone, this section, but that's 3 fish in this like one little stretch. Or the fish just turned on. So either way, I'm trying to get all we can. That's 15 and a half incher. Beautiful fish right there. There's one. Oh, it was good. Man, they got power. Probably just a 15-incher, but he just ripped upstream. There's a little bitty creek channel coming in right here. I don't know if you can see, but when that fish hit, he went upstream about 3 foot, just taking off. Beautiful, probably 14, 15-incher right there.
On is everywhere.
All right, we pull over, take a little break. It's about 1:30. We probably got in the water around 10, and I've caught, I don't even remember now, 4?
You caught 5.
5 fish. You got 4.
Yeah.
So we both have been getting like kind of equal bites, and we're on different sides of the river most of the time, and just covering water. But we kind of we caught 4 fish within like a 20-minute span, probably, 2 each. And but everywhere it looks good on here. We're definitely moving. This current stays steady. There's not a slow section, so we're traveling. We still have quite a ways to go, and but yeah, time for a little break. I knew it was gonna be a long trip, so these are the kind of trips where I gotta get out, stretch a little bit, just relax, stop casting so much. I'm like constantly casting. Eat here, take a couple minute break, and then back to fishing, because the bites that we have been getting have been solid ones. Oh, out of the middle. Nice one. Out of the middle, right before the back of the shoal. He is thick. Well, making some casts out in the middle, and that guy, he's eating. He's not, probably 15 inches long. First one on chatterbait, not very far in to using it. So they're probably out in the middle too. We're trying to really locate them and gotta get one in front of them. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's my biggest one today.
Nice.
Man, every time you get one of these, you think it's a 4 or 5 pound fish. Oh. Holy moly. He is. Wow. 16 inch. I thought he was gonna be 17 or more, but this is not bad. Nothing to be mad about there. Oh, come on. Yes, getting bigger. I'm putting this back in.
How he's fat.
Look at that, Aaron's got one over there. Nice fish, nice fish. Little double up there. Dude, it's on. Got another one. We got some red eyes on this thing. Look at that, they are absolutely choking this chatterbait. I think the main, like this lure is gonna work. I think they'd hit the spinnerbait too. Aaron obviously just caught one on spinnerbait. But they're like getting super aggressive. They're hitting it a lot quicker. Dude, it's gonna be a day. This right here has already been a pretty good day. The first 2 hours, we only caught, I think, 1 or 2 fish apiece. And then the last 2 hours, I think we've got like 5 to 6 fish apiece. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Another one. Look at these guys. Eating good. Another double up. Aaron got another one right when I had this one hit, and he came back and hit it again. I got a little bitty spotted bass. This fishing is getting crazy, people. This is kind of stuff that you go to new rivers and you just fish and you hope to have a, you know, have a stretch. Now you're not gonna fish all day. Today was slow, starting out, like I said, like really slow. And then, like right now, we're just, I feel like I can catch a fish on any cast. Got one. Aaron hadn't even got his release yet. He just caught one back there. And I got another one here. This one's further out. Probably 13. Oh man. Aaron's still throwing the spinnerbait, so we're both getting fish. You know, I think they're gonna hit either one right now. They're getting just so much more aggressive. Ooh. Maybe in the middle of this. Ah, can't get a catch. I will come around and get a catch from there. That looks pretty good over there. Oh, there we go. Little guy. Little ones are showing up for sure. A lot more. Little. I haven't caught any more Coosa bass, but. And no largemouth yet. All spots. Or actually Alabama bass. Oh! No, I got a log. No, no, no. I thought I had a big one. Oh man. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Alright, we are 5 hours into the day. And the last hour and a half, I've been catching, I think I caught 8 fish on a Evo chatterbait with a swim bait on it. And this is a 1/2 ounce. I'm gonna stick that away and we're gonna try something else. Man, beautiful river here, North Georgia. North Georgia's got all kinds of rivers. Most of them have these a lot of them have these Alabama bass, some of them have shoal bass. But spinnerbaits and chatterbaits are usually gonna work. Let's try something else. And there's one. And didn't take long. We got our first one. Just swimming it in some slack water. About 5 minutes in. Little guy, swim jig. Tighten my drag a little bit. Slipped a little. Alright, I'm changing back to a spinnerbait. I was trying something, I caught one, and I just felt like I should have got more bites. So I'm going back to a bigger spinnerbait. There it is. Yep. Alright, back on. Went back to a spinnerbait, got me a good one. Those red eyes. Went back to spinnerbait, got me another fish. Yee. This one looks kind of like that one you caught. Does this bass have Coosa bass in him? Pretty fish, about 13.5. I think he does. Aaron caught one like it. They're Coosa bass and Alabama bass are native to this water, so they've been here for a long time, so, but they probably still could hybridize a little bit. Whew. That should be a fish, come on. Yep, there he is. Hey, is that a largemouth? Got my first largemouth today. There's largemouth. A largemouth. We got at least 3 species. Oh, I'll hit this tree. Yeah. There should be one in there too. If I didn't spook it off. Well, we got a 16-inch with his mouth closed. And he's going crazy. Oh my. This thing's got too much power. They're thick and fired up. That's a good one. We've gotten several around this size, which is a good day to get a bunch around that size. I don't know how far we are, but we've kind of been going back and forth. They'll catch one, I'll catch one. We've just been on each sides just to kind of rotating fish, catches down through here. Whew, 5 o'clock. We're taking our last break. And yes, we're still on the water. And I'm getting into my reserves. I got chips. I've been saving this Mountain Dew. Good thing I did. Give me a little boost of energy. How much further we got?
Probably about like 3 miles.
We may have like up to 3 miles to go, but I don't know. I'm probably gonna fish. And I just caught a fish, that one 16-inch on a yum dinger. Been a full day, a lot of fish, probably around 20 fish a piece. And we still got a little ways to go. All right, now take a nap. Oh, man. I kind of just want to go out there and just go with the current, but then you look over and you're like, oh man, I bet there was fish there. Yeah. It's hard not to cast. Like, it's so hard not to do it. But you got time for that. No more hang-ups. Wait, I do have a fish. I didn't know I had one on there. I was just messing around over here. Waiting on, we just got off our last little break right there. I feel like the fishing could be good all the way back, but I'm like kind of just, I don't know. I get tired, you know? Some people don't. That's a good one. Is that my biggest one right here? Yeah. Hey. Yeah, pretty good. Probably 16. I put another spinnerbait back on there. I was gonna stop, but they're hitting it too good. Another good one. I don't think we got much more to go. Dude, he's a south head quality, probably another 16-incher. Yeah, he's right at 16, maybe 15 3/4. But I'll take that for a 16-inch spotted bass or Alabama bass. All right, we're on our way, getting close, and my back camera died, and I didn't even want to change it. Next cast. Ow, ow, ow. I think I got my biggest one. He came up, hit it at my kayak, and dove back down. Dude, these things, like, yeah. I'm gonna get over and get a picture of him. This may be my last one video. I'm really trying to stop fishing, really, but I can't. Everything's too good. They keep biting. They just keep biting. Mouth closed. 17. That's actually the biggest one of the day. 17 incher. So many in that 15, 16 range, and powerful. Beautiful fish. These guys have been awesome. They're so fun. Their mouth is so rough. Are your fingers hurting? Your
A little bit.
It's like the teeth on their mouth here is rough, but look how thick they are. We definitely hit this at the right time. All right, it's 6:30 and we are back and we're both wore out. That was a good flow, lots of fish. Very, very good day of fishing. I think the thing was, like, we had like a 2-hour window where we probably caught half our fish in like a 2 or 3 hour window at most out of the 8 hours of fishing that we were out there. And we kind of didn't even fish hard the end of it. I ended up catching my biggest one like about a mile up there from the ramp. Aaron, I think he used a spinnerbait almost all day.
That's what I caught all my fish on.
I threw a spinnerbait and then I threw a chatterbait, and I threw a couple other things that weren't working. Went back to spinnerbait, started catching them again. That was definitely the best lure for the day. Great time out here. Exhausted. Go get something to eat. Thanks for watching. It's time to do what I really like doing. Stopping at some bridges, gonna fish these areas, never fished before. Me and Blake are gonna, around where he lives, and we're just gonna hit up a few spots that he's never fished before. Obviously I've never fished before. And just see what we can find. We got some worms, got some little lures and a couple things, and I love just exploring, just stopping at spots. There's some of the spots are gonna be real small, some might be pretty big, but we're gonna hit up a few of them, and I think we're gonna have some fun. Hopefully catch like some multi-species fish and just see what all is in there. Woohoo! Watch for moving rocks. All right, we stopped and just looked in this spot, and it looks like there could be some fish in here. So, got a couple lures. I'm gonna try to get into this bridge and start casting around. Yeah, there's lots of little minnows. There we go. Oh! Had a bite. All right, that's a good sign. Oh, you're staying across the top. Yeah. Is that a poisonous? All right, we got snake encounters.
Looks like my guess was banded water snake.
They just went down. Oh, I got one. Yeah. Got a fish. And it's, hold still. It's a bluegill, but it's got red eyes. They have red eyes? Yeah, I guess it's a regular bluegill. It looks a little different. But, number one. All right. There was fish under the bridge. See if we can find them a few more. That was on a piece of worm there. Throw them back out there. It's time to switch to a little bobber. There's a lot of stuff in there. I'm gonna stick this guy on here. It's like a foot deep. Put a piece of worm on there. Well, we're gonna move on from this spot. We both caught one piece, but we fished it 30 minutes or so. There's a dead alligator laying over there. You know, just a normal little creek to fish. This one is kind of spread out. This creek's got a bunch of little like swampy spots. So we're gonna move on, see if we can find another spot. All right, well, we just went about 2 miles down the road, and there's another little stream coming in. Or going through, so let's walk over here, do the same thing, fish it for a little bit. Oh yeah, there we go. There it is. Little rooster. Yeah, it's our third species. All right, that didn't take long at all. So I was just kind of finding these little deep holes.
And I threw it right over there and got a little red breast. All right, I got a little piece of worm on here. Let's throw it back in there. Oh, right away. Bluegill. Back-to-back fish. Bluegill, same one, or I already caught one. I'm about to run out of worm here though. This little piece of worm, they're nailing it. As soon as it hits the water now. And boom! They're loaded up in that spot.
Experience, if you get little bites like this, is there usually some bigger ones in here?
Probably not.
Okay.
Just to be a bunch of that size, but you might be surprised. Take it, take it. As soon as it hits the water, they're on it. What is that? Bluegill.
All about the same size.
Yeah. Yeah, this is what I like to do here. I don't know. I mean, even though they're this small, I have a blast just going to a brand new place, and I'm catching fish within 2 minutes. I've already caught 6 or 7, and we ain't been here 10 minutes yet. Dude, this whole bridge is full of them. As soon as I moved to another spot, as soon as I cast in, I got a bluegill right away. Oh, there he is. Hey, a new species. Got a warmouth. Pretty little guy. That's what's also fun about trying these spots. Just see how many different species can live in these areas. And it's crazy what they can do. That's a little bitty warmouth, but that's a cool little looking fish. I always like warmouth, they're just so fun. Oh, that's a good one. What do we got? Oh, nice red breast. Oh, we're probably gonna leave, try another hole or something. But man, this place is loaded with just so many sunfish, the different ones. It's kind of an isolated little pocket here. It doesn't really look like it connects to much else. I mean, I know it does, but as far as the water flowing out, it's really slow. So we'll leave these guys alone, let them grow a little bigger. Well, I'd say stop number 2 was a success. That's what I love doing. You just show up at these places, and sometimes there's fish wanting to be caught. You just got to cast in. Well, we got another one. This is a great looking little channel, and I mean, it's the same thing. What's in here? So we'll stop fishing for a little while, see what we can find.
I caught one little
Oh, what was that? I saw a fish swim out that. I wonder if that was a, may have just been a big old minnow. There we go, what is that? Oh, I got another warmouth. Little warmouth, fat little dude. This place isn't nothing like the last one. The last one was fish everywhere. Now I'm trying to find them. And we're just 2 miles down the road. Oh, there's one. What we got? Hey, it's a flyer. New species. I was wondering if there's fly around here. And I've got one. But look how his like the fins are huge on both sides. They got a pretty good sized mouth. Almost like a paper mouth, like a crappie though. But it's a sunfish, and they like this black water stuff. They're not around me, but they're really cool little sunfish. That's a little one, but that's another species checked off for today. That's what makes it more fun. Oh, this is spot number 4. Now this one looks like I might have some bigger fish in it. Ooh, yeah. So I still got that cut bait I'm gonna throw out there. But it gets narrow up that way. We just kind of drove down the side of the road here, and so we're gonna hit, probably miss this spot, maybe one more spot, I don't know. I'm excited about this one. Yeah, I've seen a lot of things swim around. Oh, there we go. There we go. I'd say I've seen some stuff swimming around. There's a bluegill. Get things started. Oh, there's a big old gar over there. That's probably what I saw. Swam off. Dude, he's right over where my bait's at. I wonder if he's gonna eat my bait. He's up high though. Oh, I had a fish on, didn't even know it. Well, I got me a stump knocker. Oh, there's a spotted sunfish. What they call stump knocker. Blake had caught one earlier. They swallowed my hook. Oh, that's a cool fish. With all little spots on it. But that was my first one today. There's a lot of these in there. All right, last spot. And it's kind of a historical spot. Back like long time ago around Civil War area and stuff, they used to do like baptisms here. And of course, you know how things change. It's totally different. It's the same creek we were on earlier, but way upstream. So it's our last place to try to find a fish.
Right there. Right there.
Oh yeah.
Look at that.
They're in there.
They're here.
The bluegill. It looks like nothing. It looks like a little swamp. People drive by these kind of places and it looks like nothing could live in there. It looks dead. And all kinds of fish.
A bluegill will find its way anywhere, won't it?
Yeah. Let's get this little worm in there. Oh yeah. Fish on. Warmouth. First cast. We weren't even sure if there's gonna be anything in there. It's really shallow. It's like real shallow, but yeah, there's some fish in here. Gotcha. Hey, nice little bluegill.
Well, we have caught fish at every stop today, John.
Yes, sir.
This is my home course, but you're the one, this is your style fishing.
Yeah, exactly.
So he's showing me how this is done, and honestly, I would have never believed you would have caught fish in this hole. I've killed deer 50 yards through those woods right there, and I've never thought about fishing them.
Oh, I think something hit at my bobber. Gotcha. Oh!
Are you kidding
Another
me?
species.
Let me get that on there too.
We were hoping to get another one. This is what makes 6, I think.
Yeah.
A little largemouth. I think you hit at my bobber.
Yeah, you did.
All right, largemouth counts. Oh, God. Well, that's a pretty bluegill right there.
Oh, yeah. Some people be down there keeping them.
Yeah, look at that one. Yeah, I think the first one I caught was a warmouth, then bluegill, then bass. Got some little ones sitting in there. Whoa! What the took? No way! That guy didn't take it under, did he? That's a feisty one.
Note to self: don't try to shake your.
All right, this is getting crazy. This is getting crazy here. Too easy. It's hard to stop when it just every cast is just taking off with it.
You gotta hope that maybe one of them is a.
Yeah, you're like, well, just give me another. Because every one, I'm like, well, let me get one more. Then it's like, well, I mean, might as well get one more. I can get one that fast. Yeah, and then you just never know what any of them could be.
Is that just a clip-on bobber you got on there?
Yeah. Oh, that feels good. What is that? It's the biggest thing I've caught. Boom!
Wow.
There he is.
Dude.
And we get a red breast. That's cool.
I would have never believed it.
So I caught 4 species right here at this spot. Well, that wraps up another video down here in Georgia with my buddy Blake, guided to Georgia Outdoors. And what was fun about this is kind of stuff I like to do, just stopping at little places. And I talked to him about it. And he's like, well, let's stop at these ditches. I'm like, yeah, let's do that. And these are all like 4 or 5 places within just a few miles of where he lives that he hadn't fished before. And just we probably caught 100 fish, and we could have just kept on catching. There was just so many different fish in there, and 6 species, and it's just kind of fun. And I think he's going to go explore some more later on. But I love going these places, and
you know, he may find out that as he fishes it more, or as other people, they might be able to catch all kinds of different fish in there that I didn't even know they were in there. But it's pretty easy to take some worms or some crickets and just drop them in and see what's biting. You're gonna know pretty fast. So thanks so much for watching. Go check out his channel. I'll leave information in that below. And I'm getting ready to head back here to Tennessee. I had a fun trip down here in Georgia.